Reading from the Theology of Time. The Messenger of Allah, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the God Science of Time, the Theology of Time Lecture Series, a section titled The Moorish Americans. Elijah Muhammad speaking. We have a group of Muslims called Moorish Americans. They wrote me a letter not so long ago saying that they were coming over to join up with us. They waited so long that I wrote and asked them to come on. They were welcome because I have known them for a long time. In Baltimore, they stopped me from coming into a temple of theirs. In Newark, New Jersey, they rejected me twice. They were so afraid and jealous of that which Noble Drew Ali gave them that they thought that my strong teachings of God and Islam may put some of them out of office. One of their brothers followed me out there in Newark, and he said, I just wish I were the sheikh. I would let you teach all night because you were telling us things that we never heard. I know it is the truth, but our sheikh is so narrow about it that he doesn't want to hear you say anything. But that is who we want to say something, the one who knows more than we. I said that is the way it should be. I went on for another year, and I happened to be in Hartford, Connecticut, when I ran up on some other Moorish Americans. One brother took me to his house for dinner, and he could reason along with truth better. After I had dinner with him, he went around and got some of his brothers and had them come and listen to me talk and teach Islam. He wanted me back the next night, and he said that he was going to have a greater number of people, so I went back. The group the second night asked me to come down to the temple and let their sheikh give me a chance to talk to the temple. I went there, and the sheikh told me I could have something to say, but to make it quick. So I did just as he told me. I stood up and I saw all those red fezzes, so that was my subject right away. They all were real happy. One older brother sat there and cried because he was so happy for me to interpret the meaning of his fez. This was Wednesday, and they invited me to come back on Sunday. I promised them I would, and I did go back. The sheikh had a brother down at the door to tell me that he had changed his mind. He said he didn't want me at his meetings because I taught some strange teachings, some of that Egyptian wisdom, and his followers were not able to take that kind of teaching now. So I went back home. Finally, two brothers came to the place where I was rooming and told me that the sheikh had changed his mind again and that I was welcome to come into the Temple of Islam wherever he is teaching, just like anyone else, but that I could not say anything. I went, sat down, and listened to him like any other visitor. When I went back to my room, some of his followers came. They had learned where I was rooming, and they came to ask me if I would come and talk to them at a brother's house. I said yes, and I did so. The brothers wanted me to come back the next night also, so I went back to talk to them again. They began to like me so well that the chief, hearing that they were listening to me teach at a brother's house, sent a warning out against the brother. I stayed around there and listened, and the brothers came over. They would not accept his warning. I all but got to the house of the brother, so full that they could not find standing room because they wanted to hear. One or two brothers said, if we had a sheikh like him, we would get someplace. I listened to him, and I knew he was right. They were very nice to me. Allah told me to go ahead and teach them whatever they would like that I teach them. I must say that I have lots of experience among different groups of people, not only trying to teach Islam, but other teachings also. I would go around to see what was going on, and I learned a lot about our people in those days. They didn't know who I was. I would tell them that my name was this or my name was that. I carried a little notebook around with me so that when I reached a city, I would remember what I told them my name was. Again, that's from the section titled Moorish Americans, from the Theology of Time Lecture series. This is the Theology of Time Lecture series by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Section titled The Moorish Americans.